Just when Shuang Jiao was talking with Gu Ranqi's subordinates, Gu Ranqi also went there, saying that Shuang Jiao quickly returned his sweeping robot to him. The vehicle maintenance fee will not be charged, and the bounty will not be paid. Less. It was Shuang Jiao who watched the video on Gu Ranqi's phone and turned out to be Junji, and he asked for a bounty when he saw other people's things, so he asked Gu Ranqi to rest assured, although Gu Ranqi is his own boss, she doesn't will do what I'm sorry for anyone, and go home to find my brother after finishing talking. It was Shuang Jiao who gave his younger brother a lesson after returning home and told him not to extort money when he saw other people's things. But the younger brother told that Shuang Jiao was not asking for the money but the reward on the poster. At this time, Zhu Yan, the best friend of Shuang Jiao, rushed to tell them not to fight, and everything was resolved when they went out for a meal. Gu Ranqi went back and asked the company's Uncle Jin why he hired the scruffy ghost of Shuang Jiao into the company. Uncle Jin told Gu Ranqi that Shuang Jiao was very good, and he could wait 3 months to see the result. Gu Ranqi gave Uncle Jin a 3-month period. If the 3-month labor is not as good as the machine cleaning, then the manual cleaning must be disbanded. Uncle Jin told Gu Ranqi that machines are never comparable to humans, and that he had told his grandpa about those things before. And Gu Ranqi didn't want to be prejudiced with the grandpa. Everything he did now was just in his eyes. Gu Ranqi went to visit his grandfather when he was going abroad, but his grandfather still said indifferently to Gu Ranqi that he wanted to learn business management. The artificial intelligence that Gu Ranqi is now earning will not help manage the company. It was Shuang Jiao who was forcibly brought to the live broadcast room by his senior to eat and broadcast. It was Shuang Jiao who desperately started eating during the live broadcast. Whether he liked it or not, he had to cater to the requirements of fans. After the live broadcast, Shuang Jiao hurriedly went to the toilet and vomited. After I walked out of the toilet, I heard that the senior and the people in the live broadcast room said that Shuang Jiao was just picking up rubbish. It was a lot of money to give her a few hundred yuan, and the anchor was surprised. Saying that the little girl is so desperate to deduct so much, it seems that the little girl likes him. It was from outside the Shuang Jiao hall that he told the senior that he had found a job and would not go live again in the future. It was Shuang Jiao who found Gu Ranqi and returned the robot cleaner to him, and then gave him the $200 that had been knocked out before. When she turned and left, Shuang Jiao fainted. Gu Ranqi hurriedly carried Shuang Jiao into the car and sent him to the hospital, but he did not forget to spray disinfectant on Shuang Jiao's body. After going to the hospital, it was checked that the stomach cramps were caused by irregular eating. The nurse told Gu Ranqi to buy some porridge for his girlfriend, and also asked him to settle the medical expenses. Gu Ranqi had to help pay the fee. When paying the fee, he asked for an ID card, and Gu Ranqi had to go back and get it. However, Shuang Jiao was lying on the hospital bed and fell asleep. Gu Ranqi had to put on gloves, opened her bag, poured out all the contents and took the ID card away to pay the fee. But I am most wondering why she is light-handed. Before, I was thinking about letting her wake up. In the evening, his subordinates went to Gu Ranqi and told him that he had told his family about the double pride, and soon their family would go to the hospital to take care of her. Not long after the meeting, Gu Ranqi woke up with Shuang Jiao. He didn't expect Lu Xian to take care of himself in the ward. Lu Xian told Shuang Jiao that Shuang Jiao was a hero and Junji had been here, but Shuang Jiao had not awakened them and went back to work, so Lu Xian had to wait for Shuang Jiao to wake up and pick him up. Lu Xian called Shuang Jiao. Don't try your best. To support his family, he eats himself to support stomach cramps. Gu Ranqi's subordinate went to the underground garage to pick him up, but he didn't expect that there was a mess of dirt on the roof of the car, so the driver had to take it away and sprayed it with disinfectant. But Gu Ranqi still asked about the taste on the road. The driver asked if Gu Ranqi had offended anyone recently, and Gu Ranqi felt that he was okay, and he had not offended anyone. It was the first day that Shuang Jiao went to work at Gu Renki's company. She brought lunch and was stopped by the company and told her not to bring things in. Just when Shuang Jiao was cleaning the company's hygiene, Gu Renki passed by, saying that the company was not cleaned, but there was a smell of garbage, and he blamed Shuang Jiao for not cleaning. At this moment, Gu Renki saw that there was something dirty on his feet, and the driver told Gu Renki that he also saw a pile of rubbish on the roof of the car. This made Gu Renki disgusting and went to clean it. Change clothes. Unexpectedly, when Gu Renki changed clothes, Shuang Jiao went in to clean up. Gu Renki was naked and looked at each other. It was Shuang Jiao who was a little embarrassed to say that his brother and father were often shirtless at home. Lieutenant Gu Renki panicked and buttoned his shirt wrong. It was Shuang Jiao who reminded him. Gu Renki was even more embarrassed. Just when Gu Renki passed the toilet, he heard that it was Shuang Jiao who was calling someone and saying that Gu Renki, who had always hated and loved cleanliness, stepped on garbage on his feet. So Gu Renki suspected that Shuang Jiao had been deliberately approaching him, but he had promised that Uncle Jin would give him 3 months of manual cleaning and he could not break his promise, so he didn't expel Shuang Jiao. When Gu Renki accidentally spilled the coffee during an interview with the reporter, it was called Shuang Jiao to clean it up. During the period, he said that people should work hard, and it is most shameful to get something for nothing. Unexpectedly, those words were useless for Shuang Jiao, which made Gu Renki feel that the rank of Shuang Jiao was too high, not ordinary people. When Gu Renki was in the laboratory, Shuang Jiao was also cleaning the glass outside the glass window. Gu Renki felt that Shuang Jiao was deliberately following him, so he looked at Shuang Jiao in front of the glass window. The glass window is a high-tech thing. When the light is not on, you can't see the inside. The moment the experimenter turned on the light, Gu Renki suddenly appeared in front of Shuang Jiao and sat down with a fright. On the ground, Gu Renki hurriedly called his assistant to help.